Okay, this last video is to do with the assignment and so some issues, or not some issues, but more questions related to that. So questions included how do we connect to two different databases in one site? How do we review the database? And there was a few other things. How to install the employees database. So all of those questions should be answered in the most part in this section here. Okay, go to Moodle. You'll see the video tutorials on how to host your database and query it from PHP. And I'll just explain what these videos are about. This one here is how to set up your human resources databases in phpMyAdmin. This one here is really showing you how to do it locally, so you can actually skip this video if you like and go straight on to how to host it in the cloud. So it's step number 3 I would recommend, but this is information in case you get stuck with if you need to do it locally. This is how you do it. Okay, there's a program called Workbench that I use, and I recommend using that especially for the large database that we're using with. And this video here will show you how to upload it through Workbench, where to download it and stuff like that, and but it's all locally. And then this video here is a video about a free service called Free MySQL Hosting. Okay, and you'll see it up here, freemysqlhosting.net. I show you how to register, log in, how to set up a database, what credentials you need. Then once you've got that database set up, you use these credentials in order to connect with Workbench. Okay, and I show you how to do that in this video. And basically you will have a phpMyAdmin in the cloud similar to before, but there will be some restrictions here. So instead of having as many databases as we want, we have one database that we can work with. Okay, so they specify the name for that, and then I show you how to connect to that database using Workbench over here. Okay, and once that's set up, then I kind of go through what these SQL files are about. And once that's set up, I show you how to connect to that database via PHP in this video. So this video will show you how to connect to PHP and also how to query that database. Okay, so I'm actually querying the database, the employees database, and I'm querying the department table, which is part of your assignment. I show you how to do it and basically show the results in an employee database. So that's the first part actually done for you.
I could essentially just keep this.
Essentially what you're going to be looking at is this page here. So you should be familiar with this site now at this stage, and this information here is being retrieved from my local server. Same with this one, my local server, my phpMyAdmin on this computer, and this page here is how I connect to my online server. Now I'm not going to share the code with you, but you because it's too easy, then you could just copy my code, hand it back up to me, and voila, you've passed. And so you need to work on this yourself, and you'll see here on the side I have, and this is kind of elaborated more on in the video, but I have essentially 2 database connections. One is to my local host and one is to the one in the cloud. Again, go and have a look at this video, it goes into a lot more detail on that. So I have 2 different variables that I'm using for the connection. In page 6 I show you then that it is how to query that database, right, what your SQL statement looks like, and then how to print it out to your web page. Okay, so you can essentially just pause the video here, have a look at the code, and try it out in your own page. Okay, that should be, I think that was most questions answered. As I said, go through these videos, and then if you have any other questions you can send it to me in Slack. So given that we have an extension on the assignment, I should be able to reply to your messages on time. Thank you.